Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Rival Talk on My Pulse Radio. I'm your host, Avery Merriman, joined by
Isaac Bassam.
And we are bringing you a great episode today on this cold Wednesday afternoon. It's almost Christmas time, folks.
It's time to get the gifts ready. I got no money for Christmas gifts right now.
Me neither. Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you something, bro. A lot of these teams, bro, these college football playoff rankings, they have been some gifts.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I was looking at it earlier before the show, and I let out an exclamation of shock. And Avery was like, what is that? And I was like, wait until the show. I got to see the shock register on your face. 2 teams have been utterly gifted with the playoff spots they've been given.
Oh, Lord.
It's a gift. It's a Christmas miracle, some might say.
Am I going to get mad at this?
You might get a little mad at this.
Okay.
This is the bottom half of the rankings. I'm gonna go. It's a 12-team playoff. It's 12-team playoff. I'll go from 8 to 12.
Okay.
At 8, we have 10-2 Oklahoma.
Okay.
9, we have Alabama. Alabama lost to Oklahoma, so we get that.
That makes sense.
This is where it gets crazy. Number 10 through 12 is insane.
Oh, no. Go ahead and hit us with it, Isaac.
Number 10, the highly controversial Notre Dame Fighting Irish. It gets better. It gets
Are
better.
you serious?
It gets better. It gets better.
It
gets better. It gets even better. Number 11, the 11-1 Brigham Young University, BYU. And do you want to take a wild guess who's at 12?
I don't even want to try.
At number 12, the 10-2 Miami Hurricanes.
Ew!
At 13 and 14, snubbed out is 9-3 Texas and 10-2 Vanderbilt. Wow.
I'm so sad.
What a ranking.
I really wish Vandy would have got in. I'm being completely honest. I really wish Vandy would have gotten in that playoff.
I'd much rather have Vandy than a Mormon,
Yeah.
Sid the Sloth, and Catholics.
Yeah. Dude, BYU is going to get crushed.
BYU is getting absolutely
It doesn't
stomped.
matter who they play. They're going to get destroyed.
All right. So, after that initial shock, the first 4 are fairly reasonable.
Okay.
Number 1, Ohio State. Number 2, Indiana. Number 3, Georgia. And number 4, Texas Tech. Texas Tech gets over Oregon. Ole Miss is at 6. They're above Texas A&M. I don't know if I agree with Ole Miss being above Texas A&M.
I really don't agree with that either.
I think Texas A&M brings a lot more to the table, and I've been saying they're frauds all year.
Yeah, I completely agree.
But I think Texas A&M brings a lot more to the table than Ole Miss does.
Yeah. Ole Miss in a bad situation.
So, something else to watch out, though. These championship games coming up, Bama is at 9 right now. If they lose,
Ty Simpson is going to have to play like a madman.
Ty Simpson is going to have to turn back the clock and turn into prime Tim Tebow to win this game. Because the Georgia defense. Now, Kirby Smart, we don't know. Maybe he's still under the voodoo magic of Bama because he cannot be Bama to save his life.
Yeah.
We'll see if he's still under the voodoo magic. But it is the SEC championship. It's going to be at a neutral site. It's in Georgia, right? No, I think it's at Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's
I
where
think
it's
you're
at.
right.
It's in Atlanta. Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. That's going to be a hard game for Bama. That's a home crowd. That's a home crowd for the Georgia Bulldogs. That stadium is going to
I still think Alabama's going to win.
Nah, I take Georgia. I think Georgia.
You're taking Georgia?
I think Kirby Smart defense.
Dude,
It's a masterclass every year.
Georgia. That's probably just coming from a biased perspective from me. Hate Georgia. Don't like Georgia.
I
Don't
don't
think
like Georgia fans.
I hate Georgia fans, yes,
Oh.
especially. Good Lord. Probably the worst fans in college football, except for South Carolina fans. But, dude, I got to take Alabama in this one, dude.
That's
Ty Simpson.
I've been watching a lot of mock drafts and stuff, trying to keep up with the NFL. Ty Simpson is like top 10 pick.
I
Protected.
honestly see Ty Simpson being a good quarterback in the NFL.
I think he will be too. He makes really good progressions, goes through his reads.
Coming from an Indiana fan, I honestly think Ty Simpson will probably end up having a better career than Fernando Mendoza.
I'm not saying that now. I think Mendoza's a much better processor.
The reason I say that, though,
Why do you say that?
is because Fernando Mendoza, depending on how he plays the next few weeks with playoffs coming up
Yeah.
and this championship up against Ohio State, he's probably going to end up going, first 5 picks.
Oh, yeah. The Jets have already met with him 3 times.
Jets
Personally,
are going to draft Fernando Mendoza.
I think that's
Fernando
a surefire.
Mendoza, first year in the league, is probably going to get so banged up. He's going to get injured. Jets are going to let him.
No.
It's going to be another Sam Darnold, dude. It's going to be another Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson situation.
I've been watching this closely. I've been keeping up with this closely. That is a invalid take.
You think so?
Yes. The Jets have Olufashano and Armand Membu at tackle.
Yeah.
They have 2 young tackles. They still have Garrett Wilson on the roster. Okay, mind you, something crazy happens and he requests a trade. A lot of stuff coming out of his camp saying he's not very happy, and I wouldn't be either.
Yeah.
The receivers, John Mechie, he's getting an opportunity. He's looking pretty good. It maybe turn the clock back. The defense definitely going to need some work because that's no longer their strong suit now. But Tyrod Taylor's giving all of these younger receivers an opportunity, and they're performing right now.
Jets have been building the offensive line.
They have been building the offensive line. Olufashano.
I see where you're coming from with that take.
I think he won't be as banged up as Sam Darnold, but the processing is going to have to be on point because the Bills and the Patriots defenses know this for a fact. Our defensive ends for the Bills, crazy.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa, 5 forced fumbles. Greg Russo, he's a pressure machine.
Yeah.
He just generates clean, good pressures. And the Patriots, did you see how they were playing against the Giants on Monday Night Football? They were headhunting.
I did not watch that game, really.
They were headhunting for Jackson Dart. Their linebackers were cerebral.
Really?
It looked.
I saw Jackson Dart getting demolished into the end out of bounds.
No, yeah,
when he got demolished that
Christian
one play.
Ellis came in and just destroyed him. Yeah,
and caused a little tussle there.
Yeah, but dude,
I think the smart thing that the Jets will have to do. I personally think when you think of a quarterback in the NFL, like, in my opinion, the best quarterbacks aren't thrown in their rookie year. They don't start first few weeks. They sit behind
unexperienced veteran.
Yes, like Tyrod Taylor would be a great, keep Tyrod Taylor there, have him play in front of Fernando Mendoza for, first Lamar Jackson
sat behind Joe Flacco.
Yeah, and look how he turned out. Joe Flacco, obviously Tyrod Taylor not on the level of Joe Flacco.
No.
You can see in multiple situations in the past where NFL teams that draft these guys, these rookie QBs,
they just throw them in the fire.
They throw them in the fire, like Sam Darnold and Zach Wilson. The Jets, I don't think the Jets have ever really had a quarterback that a veteran quarterback that they can put in front of a rookie. Is the problem. Like they've always they needed a quarterback right then and there. They didn't have anybody to use instead of him, so they threw him into the fire.
And I think a lot of the timeline that the Jets have had is screwed up because of the Aaron Rodgers injury. Keep going back to that.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason Zach Wilson was starting because he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't tear his Achilles, I believe the Jets, we're talking about the Jets now as a playoff contender.
I completely agree with you on that take.
I think the Jets don't have the fire sale. I think they keep the team, especially if Aaron Rodgers is still in the roster and he's still playing. Make the playoffs.
Maybe
consistent AFC East threat.
Yeah.
Especially if they get a rookie to develop. Maybe Zach Wilson develops somehow, but we don't know. We don't know that though.
Aaron Rodgers sat behind freaking Brett Favre for
a few years. Yeah.
Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers for years, and it's working. That's what I'm saying. It's so proven that can happen in the NFL. I think the smart move for the Jets, if they do end up drafting Mendoza, is
keep Tyrod in front of him.
Yeah, keep him in front of him.
Because I think it's beneficial for all these younger guys. Not even that. I mean, there's a lot of rookie quarterbacks in this class that are really going to be making noise, like Dante Moore of Oregon right now, the number 5 Oregon Ducks.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of draft buzz about him. Mendoza's obviously a top guy in this draft.
Yeah.
Outside of Ruben Bain Jr. Mm-hmm. Ruben Bain Jr. is probably going to be the number 1 overall pick. Such a great defensive end. But Dante Moore has been developing a lot of draft buzz. So I think it's good for these guys to sit on the sideline, see how the NFL actually plays out from a sideline perspective, have a coach maybe come with an iPad to show you how a defense is run because this ain't college.
No, it's the real deal now.
You go up against a Chiefs defense where Steve Spagnuolo, however you say his last name, is disguising his defense. You thought it was cover 2? It's cover 3. It's cover 3. Throw that deep ball, I dare you.
Yeah.
It's you have to see it for yourself, and there's very rare cases.
It's a whole different game.
Exactly, and there's very rare cases, like Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Bo Nix. I hated on that pick.
Yeah,
I hated on that pick.
I did too.
I hated on that pick. I thought it was kind
I
of.
am now a Bo Nix fan.
I am now above it. I have changed. I have been transformed.
Yeah.
Um,
See, I think that happens a lot with me with Oregon QBs too. I don't trust Oregon quarterbacks.
I think Mariota. Was thrown into a bad situation. at
Yeah,
Tennessee.
I mean,
They had CJ 2K, but he didn't have many receivers to throw to.
yeah. I mean, but he was also more. He was just a running threat. He was just. a
Yeah,
running
he was more.
He
of a
never
runner.
had a chance. I think the fact that he didn't have receivers was why he never really got a chance to develop his passing game.
Yeah, but something else to look out for though is just the insane amount of defenders that are going to be going in this class. There is a lot. I mean, Urban Meyer Jr.
It's crazy.
Caleb Downs is going to be in the NFL, people. Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs. Dude,
That is a scary safety to go up against.
I heard you when we were talking about defensive ends earlier. I wanted to bring this up. Abdul Carter benched again
Yeah.
in that Giants game. What is going on? I heard like
Which version of the story did you hear? Because there's 2 stories coming out now.
I don't know any of the drama. What is the drama?
The
Isaac?
running
Let us know.
joke is, don't know if this is true or not. It's been said so much that you have to believe it's true, but I don't think it's true. The running narrative right now is he was benched because he was watching something in the team meeting and his headphones disconnected. Do with that as you will.
Oh.
I don't think that's real because there's no way.
Yeah.
But the running narrative is that he's just been consistently late, which I will run with that instead of. I mean, hey, it could happen. I mean, how do you?
Dude,
Were they just like watching film and the room was dark and it just? I don't know.
can nobody
Look
okay.
over. Yo, Abdul,
Yeah,
what you?
nobody is
Oh.
watching his
Yo, Abdul, what you watching, bro? Oh,
Abdul, you're supposed to be the next Michael Parsons, dude.
You
What
were
are we
so-
doing?
dude, you were another linebacker wearing 11.
Out of Penn State.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the guy. You're supposed to be out. You're supposed to be what Michael Parsons turned into in the NFL.
And you're
You're
not.
not doing that. Third
He's-
time he's been benched. Third time.
I will say coaching has definitely been a problem in New York.
Yeah.
So he definitely does not have a lot of good examples going around. They need to get a good coach in there. I've been seeing a lot of reports about Mike Tomlin. If they fire him, Mike Tomlin would be a very hot pick for the Giants. I don't think they should do that. I think they should
Dude,
try
it's
to get
gonna
somebody
be,
younger.
It would be so crazy to see Mike Tomlin out of the black and yellow, bro.
out of the
That would be
Bumblebee
insane.
black and yellow. It would be bonkers, dude.
Ah.
And I got a hot take. I got an
Okay.
extremely hot take.
Isaac's
for you.
got some heat for us.
Got some heat. I think the Texas Tech linebacker Jacob Rodriguez Jr. is the actual Heisman this year. These quarterbacks are not good. Julian Sayin has the same amount of yards accounted for as Arch Manning. And Arch Manning has been slandered this year. And he has one more touchdown he's responsible for than Arch Manning. Mind you, Arch Manning has been slandered. Mind you, Texas is 9-3 and 13 and out of the college football playoff picture right now. They need a miracle. And mind you, Jeremiah Love only has 1,200 rushing yards on the year?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not
1,100.
for Jeremiah Love.
That's good, but it's not Heisman worthy.
Yeah. It's
Somebody
not what
that
Jeremiah Love
changes the game is Texas Tech linebacker Jacob Rodriguez Jr. He is going to be an exceptional linebacker at the next level. He's a cerebral player. You don't agree with that?
I don't know.
I
I
think
really don't know.
I think if you look at the stats of Sayin and put him next to Arch Manning, I think you'll find a lot of similarities. Except Sayin gets to play FCS Northwest because he's in the Big Ten. Arch Manning plays, contenders, which the Dan Lanning Big Ten slander, I know this is old news, the SEC slander. Let's go look at your schedule. Let's see who you play.
Yeah.
Let's go see who you play.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, but yeah, we're going to go to commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about some high school sports coming up. High school state championship and basketball starting up. You've been listening to Rival Talk on My Pulse Radio. You haven't turned off the camera yet.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Rival Talk on My Pulse Radio. We got a segment coming up for y'all about high school sports, the state of high school sports in our area.
It's the region of South Carolina. So, football state championship is set. AAA football state championship is set. It is going to be the Belden Honea Bears against the Oceanside Collegiate Academy for the second year in a row. Before we talk about that, though, I think we have to talk about how Belden Honea got there. Undefeated season.
Undefeated.
Smacked.
Yes, smacked everyone. Every single person they played up against.
They didn't smack Southside Christian, per se. They dropped 50, but Southside Christian dropped 49, mind you. Southside Christian is the only team, probably, that has come close all year to beating the Belden Honea Bears.
Dude.
Powdersville. I've been talking with a lot of their players right now. They played Belden Honea apparently plays pretty dirty.
Yeah, it was a rough game.
I know you were there. I wasn't able to attend. Was it a rough game?
I did the announcing work, and from what I saw up in the box, it was both teams it was very rough. They
hate each other.
They hated each other. There was a lot of tension from both teams. Obviously, you saw some of that led to some tussles. Some of that led to fits on the sideline.
Yeah. There was also a didn't Reed get injured pretty bad too? Then they hit him hard and broke his leg.
Keegan Reed broke his leg. Very, very heartbreaking.
Do you know what that instantly reminded me of? It was early 2000s. The Bengals had made the playoffs and they were an exciting team. And Carson Palmer delivers a dime to Ocho Cinco for a touchdown. Then the camera cuts to his lying body on the ground.
Yep.
And everybody's saying, "Oh no, please don't be the ACL. Please don't be anything." And it's an ACL tear. And
what really sucked is not only it would have sucked more if they were leading or actually in the game, but Powdersville already wasn't playing very good.
That was their second half.
They still had a chance.
They had their second half team, but they were getting beat pretty bad.
They were getting beat pretty bad, and then to add on top of that, Keegan Reed, your leader, senior quarterback, dual threat guy, goes down, breaks his leg. Heartbreaking.
Absolutely heartbreaking. That does all the more but set the stage for the state championship.
Yes.
If I'm going to be honest with you right now, Oceanside is smacking BHP for the second year in a row.
Oceanside is an excellent team. For
Something
those of you that don't know about
the
Oceanside.
low country, the lower state championship was probably a lot more brutal. Because those guys, they know how to play ball.
Yeah. Let's talk about that score in that game. Oceanside beat Loris 38-7. 38-7.
They beat Loris 38.
Oceanside is the real deal, dude. They went 12-2 on the year.
Who'd they
lost
lose to?
their first two games. They lost to Irmo. Irmo, great school.
That's where Lenore Sellers is from.
Calvary Day, great school as well. Close games. Against Irmo, it was 35-28, one-score game. Calvary Day, they lost by 10 points, 59-49. Very high-scoring games.
Not a lot of defense. And I'm guessing after those two losses, they
went on a undefeated run right after that. Won every single game after that. Terrence Johnson, their standout wide receiver, is a great player. Great player. He averages 87.6 yards a game. He's the leader in that receiving room.
What about
got the most total touchdowns in the year? He's got 19 touchdowns. 19 touchdowns.
He's just a threat. Is he more of a? Do you know if he's more of a deep threat or if he's more of a contested catch?
More of a deep threat guy.
So just he's down there somewhere. Just throw it up. He's got 5 yards of separation. I got you.
Throw it up. He's up there somewhere.
Dude, those that's going to be a nightmare for Belden Honea to contain.
Dude, let's talk about though. BHP's offense is insane.
How insane are we talking?
That Powdersville defense
is good.
Tough defense. Very tough defense. They played a lot of great games this year. They contributed to that 7-game winning streak or 8-game winning streak that Powdersville went on to end the year.
Yeah.
Tajay Watson-Martin. I expected personally Tajay Watson-Martin to end up being like a big guy. Like he's going to be a key player for this game, but they ended up using him more of as like a decoy.
Yeah, no, they were. I was told that that they're very smart in their film study, and they were not going to test Powdersville's secondary because I mean, Stephen Hudgens, Tobias Williams, you do not want to test that secondary.
And it worked. I don't think they threw the ball more than like 10 times.
Yeah, that's what Wren did as well. Wren came pretty close too. It's just Muntu Magic and Josiah Mosley until the end of time.
MJ Earl also. Dude, that guy is insane.
Their running back?
4 touchdowns. MJ Earl, their running back, had 4 touchdowns. He had 26. He has 26 total touchdowns on the year.
Gosh.
26.
God.
And let's talk about BHP's QB Noah Thomas.
Is he a cerebral player?
Dude was running just like MJ Earl. He's insane.
Is he a bigger quarterback? Is he a bigger quarterback, or is he more of a smaller, more elusive kind of guy?
He's a smaller, more elusive kind of guy. I don't think he's
Ooh.
taller than like 6 feet, 6'1".
I got you.
He's like regular sized, but like
He's elusive.
he's
though.
shifty.
He's shifty.
And I think a lot of their running dominance in that game came from their blocking. BHP like put on a blocking masterclass in that
They
game.
also have some big old boys down there.
Big old boys, and on the D line too. They got
Dude.
300 pounders on the defensive line.
At
Just
the high school level. At the NFL
they kept
level.
Nasir Waldrop in check. I
Yeah.
mean, he had a couple big runs, but
He wasn't able to break away like crazy like
Yeah.
he did. Dude, that was a worry for me going into this game because Powdersville does have a little bit of a smaller defensive line. They have a scrappy offensive line, but I mean, 300 pounders is a task for an NFL team.
yeah,
And they have 5 of those guys up there,
Yeah.
let alone on the high school level. Like, I mean,
crazy.
dude,
It was a heartbreaking way to end the year, though.
because they were really going.
Powdersville
They were going
was
to state.
pushing.
For state,
Like
they were
a
going.
lot of seniors on that team.
They return a lot of good players.
They're returning a lot of good players. Steele Gamble, the freshman,
Yes,
standout freshman.
We don't come here for Patriot football, folks. We come here for Steele Gamble. We also Stephen Hudgens, Nightmare on
Stephen
Stephen Street,
Hudgens.
is returning.
Yep.
He will be returning as well.
Nasir Waldrop as well.
He was a junior.
Mm-hmm. He'll be a senior next year.
He's that shifty as a junior.
Yeah, dude. Nasir Waldrop is not to be messed with.
Gosh, that is insane.
But yeah.
That shifty as a junior. Dude, what's happening on the basketball scene right now?
Let me tell you, Isaac.
Ooh, tell me.
Powdersville. I don't know much about the other teams, but Powdersville, they don't look too bad this year.
They don't.
I personally was not a believer.
I don't think I was either. I'm a pretty big Wren guy. I'm a Wren believer.
Greer, a lot of their best players transferred out last year.
To where?
I had a whole list in my mind. Now I'm blanking, but they returned some guys. Ricky Hood, the head coach, his son Ricky Hood III.
The third. That's a tough name.
Dude, I thought he was going to be crazy that game. Like he's their leading scorer.
How much did he average?
I think he's averaging 12, 13 points a game.
Not terrible.
Played terrible.
Ouch.
Played garbage.
Negative net rating.
Yeah. It was, I mean, threw down 2 dunks in like the last 2 minutes of the game, but
Well,
that
they
was
were-
the only thing he did.
Exactly.
Only thing he did. Foster, their point guard, was the main source of offense for Greer.
That's not good. Are they just not big in the front?
Yeah, they're kind of a smaller team. They're not
you.
like Powdersville was smaller though. I mean, Powdersville just played really rough, scrappy basketball. Their defense was just like
talking some
very
Pacers?
physical.
We're talking some Pacers, little
Yeah.
TJ McConnell magic.
Yep.
I got you.
Landon Sullivan kind of reminds me of a little bit of TJ McConnell. Like
Scrappy white guy.
scrappy white guy, hit 4 threes in the first quarter.
Flamethrower.
He was just lighting them up from 3, 4 or 5 in the first quarter. He ended up with 6 that whole game. I mean, Tucker Crick, their center, ended up with 2 threes. Like, Powdersville can really shoot the basketball, dude.
So we talking some Warriors positionless basketball. We talking about New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns taking deep shots. That's insane. And Tucker Crick, he's a pretty big guy too, right?
Big guy, yeah. I don't think he's He's like not. He's pretty a little undersized
How big
for
we
a center. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
So a little bit of a stretch.
But he's like strong.
Is he a
strong guy?
A little bit of a stretch 4 maybe? Little
Yeah,
stretch
yeah,
5?
yeah.
I got you.
They threw him on. He was in the paint most of the game, but he brought out to the 3.
Quite a few
Got
times.
a few screens, but let's talk about this upcoming game against Ren.
Ooh, bad
This is
blood
gonna be
between these two schools.
Tough matchup.
Schools
dude.
not even. Yeah, they're about solid 20, 25 minutes depending on where you go. 25 minutes away from each other. Schools absolutely hate each other, dude. I know a lot of we know me and Avery go to Ren. We know a lot of the Ren guys on the football team. They were treating this game like it was the state championship. Now, obviously, they lost, and I heard a lot of people quit after that. But they were treating Powdersville Ren is the championship for these teams, no matter what sport.
Yeah.
Down to soccer.
This is like the Palmetto Bowl.
This is the Palmetto Bowl.
This is
for these
Clemson,
kids.
South Carolina for these high school kids right here. Like
This might be like let's talk some
might be
crazy.
the game.
This is Ohio State.
This is
Michigan.
yeah.
This is the game. Now we have an upcoming preview. Me and Avery both be there Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
What can we expect to see right here? I haven't done much scouting.
Expect to see more shooting prowess from Landon Sullivan. Offensive. I think it's going to be very high scoring game. Both teams are a little undersized.
Yeah.
Ren's a little smaller than Powdersville on the size area.
Bo Brannon.
Bo Brannon.
Bo Brannon.
Expect to see
Mr. 6'7" himself.
a good game from Bo Brannon.
He's going to be dominating.
Kind of came out of nowhere. Bo
Yeah.
Brannon, he's been in the Ren system for a while.
Yeah.
I actually played with Bo in 8th and 7th grade.
Is that when he started shooting up in high?
Yeah, he kind of shot up in height, played a little bit of center, but he's really polished his game, dude.
What
Bo.
we talking? We talking post moves?
Shooting,
we talking he can shoot.
He got in the AAU circuit, and he's just been balling out.
Oh
like,
gosh.
He
AAU.
really polished his game. He hits mid-range jumpers with ease. Gets out at the corner 3, hits those with ease. Throw down some nasty dunks.
Is he fast?
I mean, he's pretty quick. He's not
quick.
fast,
Okay, I got
but
you.
he's
Because I'm
he's
trying
a
to
skinny
draw
guy,
comps.
so he can get through you a little bit. He's pretty strong for the way he stands. Like his stature, you wouldn't think he's very strong, but he's
Yeah,
pretty
I've seen him.
strong.
I never thought he's really strong, but he plays a lot bigger than his size.
Also, Cam Rice,
Camera eyes.
standout freshman, 6'3", can throw down some dunks.
6'3" freshman.
6'3" as a freshman, Cam Rice.
What are they feeding these kids?
I don't know, dude.
Why did they feed that to
Why?
me?
Yeah, why can't I get some of this?
Dude, I need whatever you're
Where's
feeding
my
the
height,
kids.
dude? Give me some.
Dude, if I was 6'3", bro, oh my gosh. If
You
Avery
wouldn't-
married,
I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be in the NBA.
dude, I would.
That's where I'd be.
You're not LeBron. Chill out. You're not LeBron. You're not Kobe
No, dude,
Bryant.
I'm telling you, bro.
You're not Kobe.
Dude, if Cam Rice just gave me a couple inches off his height, I'm just saying, dude.
You're not LeBron James.
Just saying. If only I was like 6'1", you'd be seeing me in the league right now. First high
overall
schooler, first high schooler in the league right now.
17 years old.
Yeah, I'd make them change the rule for me.
Oh, jeez. You're not that good.
Oh my
There's
gosh,
no
we
way.
need him so bad. We got to change this rule.
Dude.
I'd be the face of the NBA. I'd be like Steph Curry, Victor Wet Bananas, and Kevin Durant and LeBron, and all of them had a baby, and they had me. That would be me.
I don't want to think about that. Let's get back to high school sports. Let's get back to the upcoming game. What can we expect from the Ren team? I think they're a little bit bigger, I think, than Powdersville.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, just a hair.
I think Ren. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to figure. Like the teams have really got a game plan for each other. Like this is an important game. Ren is already starting out 1-3. Not great. Part of Powdersville's 2-2.
So figuring each other out.
They're figuring their seasons out. This win would be huge for both teams.
Because for Ren, this gets them back to 500.
Ren, yep, they need this win to set their season on
Back
the
on
right
track.
path.
And then Powdersville they'd have a lot more momentum going into these next games coming up because January, February is when it gets tough.
I give a little bit more of an advantage to Powdersville in this game, though. I think they're a little bit. It's a little weighted on their side.
And it's going to be at Powdersville, too.
Yeah, at Powdersville.
That's
people
always
are going to show out for that game. Not a lot of people came for the Greer game.
It is Greer.
But this game is going to be
the
packed
Wren
out.
Powdersville game.
Wren, I know for a fact the away student section is going to be packed out. Wren is going to show out.
Dude.
So Powdersville better bring their game. Everybody better show up to that game.
If each team falls one step behind, the game might be over. Because
I've already been talking to everybody about this game at school. I'm a Wren student myself. Isaac is as well.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about this game.
Dude, this might be Game 7 of the finals.
Yeah.
MJ against the Jazz.
Maybe early playoff game. This is like maybe a preview for later in the season. We shall see. But I think we are going to go back to a little bit of a commercial break. We'll be back in a second with the next segment. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on My Pulse Radio. You're listening to Rival Talk. Tune in on the WPPB, the YouTube channel, or the TuneIn app. Isaac, what do we got to talk about?
I have quite the story for you today. We are discussing a holy war. The holiest war. The war is already won, but I think this is one of the craziest stories I've ever heard. Now, Kalani Sitake, the current head coach at BYU, mind you, so he's in BYU, he's in Utah, very religious guy, makes $3 million a year. Keep that in mind. Background information. Penn State is in the middle of a desperate head coach search right now. Currently, just saw this today, they are slated to sign 0 recruits on early National Signing Day. 0. This program is about to be in shambles.
Oh, no.
James Franklin took all of the guys to Virginia Tech. So, now there's a lot of gray area, but they were prepared to offer Sitake upwards to a $10 million per year contract. And Sitake likes that. He liked that. He wants Penn State as like his dream job. But do you know who got involved? Do you know
who?
The Mormon Church.
The Mormon Church.
The Mormon Church. Not just any, the Mormon Church. The
Mormon Church.
The Mormon Church got involved to keep this guy at BYU.
Okay.
They were playing into his religious aspect. They were assembling the Avengers. That's the one side. They were playing to his religious aspect, saying, say at BYU so you can keep religious and stuff.
Dude, stay with us, you know?
Exactly. You get to exactly. But then two CEOs of $2 billion companies teamed up. The CEO of a supplement company is probably going to offer these BYU players free supplements too with that to make sure they're stronger. And then the CEO of Crumble Cookie. Mind you, these guys both have donated a lot of their money, so money's not an object to them.
Good Lord.
The Mormon Church.
They want this guy to stay that bad?
They assembled a holy league.
Well, I mean,
of supplements, Crumble Cookies, and a church.
It makes sense, dude. BYU being in the playoff this year, like.
Yeah. And stuff has been coming out that Kalani Sitake has agreed to a new deal with BYU amid the Penn State interest. Because apparently the plan was the Mormon Church would play into his religious aspect with a few extra benefits we might add too, because they got money too.
Yeah.
And Crumble Cookie and the supplement company would provide the beef of the money to keep him there. Actually, I want to see what the new deal is. I want to see if this is more
I love that decision by him to stay. Like, you don't know how happy it makes me in this era of college football seeing all these coaches, Lane Kiffin, for example.
Lane Kiffin, yeah. I don't.
All these coaches leaving for better jobs, quote unquote, more money. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's great to see somebody staying in the roots of the program that they built.
Exactly.
It's awesome,
dude. It's amazing because people are talking about this as like this might start a domino effect because I know a lot of coaches be like, I like my program though. Why would I leave? Now, Tulane head coach has already left. He's going to coach at Florida. Yeah. Mike Summerall. Lane Kiffin obviously has left for LSU.
Hate that, by the way.
I hate that too.
Hate you, Lane Kiffin. I liked you, but now I hate you.
As soon as I found out about the yoga stuff, I got turned off.
Yeah.
That was like, you're a grown man doing this.
This is like...
I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
And then he let Whit Weeks date his linebacker. Whit Weeks, star LSU linebacker, date Landry Kiffin, his daughter.
Probably already had a problem with the fact that he went to LSU.
Yeah. Probably just utterly... Like, why? You're a bad dad for that. You shouldn't allow that to happen.
Yeah.
So, who you bringing home, honey? Oh, it's this guy named Whit. Whit who?
Whit Weeks. Who?
Whit Weeks.
From our rival LSU?
Oh, from the rival LSU. No, you're not allowed to bring him home. But Dad, no, but nothing. You're not allowed to bring him home. End.
I guess that's not how that conversation went, because dude went and... Or maybe he's just doing this. Maybe he's just doing this as retaliation. Maybe he's going to take away Whit Weeks' job. Put him down on the depth chart. Like, yeah, buddy.
You are redshirting this year, buddy.
You're gone.
Get out.
Yeah, just get out.
Your draft stock, gone.
Yep.
Dude. Think we have time for one more segment? The best segment of the day.
The best segment of the whole show, ladies and gentlemen, is the Basham segment.
I'm going to have to stand up for
this.
Basham,
Basham, Basham.
I'm going to be bashing a lot of teams today.
Okay.
Bashing. I got more time. Time to work with. I start a lot with why do I turn on my cellular device to look at my fantasy team?
Yeah.
But I won this week, so I don't care. Why am I sitting down after a good Thanksgiving meal, 3 rolls and 3 Pepsis in my gullet, and I am happy as a lump on a log watching football, and I turn on the Packers-Lions game, and I see the absolute atrocity that the Lions defense is. Man coverage, a man blitz nonetheless, on third down, on third and short, multiple pass interference calls, Micah Parsons, 2.5 sacks, 4 pressures, 2 quarterback hits, I think.
Lions organization. What are we doing?
Are we? Why do I have to watch? Why do I have to watch Amik Robertson continue to collect pass interference calls that have not been called? Holding back Christian Watson's hand should have been called, but it wasn't. That ruined my Thanksgiving. But you know something else that ruined my Thanksgiving?
What's that?
I made it better, but I'm just going to bash this team because I feel like it because I haven't had to. Jeez. Why did CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens look at Trent McDuffie guarding them? Did they see, like, a treasure trove of receptions? Like, Trent McDuffie is not a bad corner. And he didn't get baked. No, he got plucked, he got stuffed, and he got roasted on Thanksgiving Day.
Yup.
Dak Prescott made quick work. CeeDee Lamb, over 100 yards.
What a crazy year for the Cowboys, dude.
George Pickens, 88 yards. Great moves. He's one of the most fluid athletes I've ever seen.
Excellent.
So why is Trent McDuffie especially got broken on this little stutter go route? You can see it. Why did you turn your... Oh, my gosh. I'm not a professional athlete, so I probably don't have a lot from there. But it's a stutter go. You can see CeeDee Lamb hips do not turn whatsoever. You can see he wants to go. So why do you turn your hips? Why are you looking for the curl route? And then he falls, and CeeDee Lamb is just in the end zone.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. In shambles.
Embarrassing.
And then I got another team to bash. I got a man to bash. Lane Kiffin, you have no morals.
Mm-mm.
You have none. The only moral you have is your greed for the money.
Yep.
Because you're telling me I'm seeing reports that Ole Miss pretty much matched the LSU offer in terms of money, and you still took the LSU job because it's one of the quote unquote best jobs in college football. Mind you, you are currently 6th in the college football playoff rankings. You have a team to coach to a potential national championship berth. And you're hoeing around with LSU. That is an unforgivable, unpardonable sin on multiple levels. Not only that, you let your daughter date an LSU linebacker before any of this happened.
Yep.
So not only are you just messing around like you're some high school cheerleader with the football team, you're just a bad dad in general. Whit Weeks is not allowed to come to my house. He's not allowed in my zip code.
If I'm Lane Kiffin, I'm kicking Whit Weeks in the balls, throwing him off the team.
No, it's not. That's too light of a punishment. No, Landry has to break up with him first.
Yep.
Then I kick him in the balls, and then I redshirt him
Yeah.
and put him on the bench. I make him sit for another year.
Make him think he has a chance next year after you redshirt him.
And then the week 0 depth chart.
4th bottom of the bottom for you, Whit Weeks.
And you're no longer a Mike linebacker. No, we're transferring you to Will. We're making you a Sam.
Yeah.
We're gonna make you an edge. I'm gonna make you. No. That's too great of a punishment because he still gets to play defense. You're our new fullback, buddy. That is
Worst position in all of football.
might actually.
Maybe throw him in at long snapper too.
Nah.
Or holder.
Holder. Yes.
Yeah, throw him in at
Holder.
holder.
You're the holder now. Number 48 out there.
Yeah.
Like. Oh my gosh. Do I have anybody else to bash today? Let me think. Oh, I know who else I have to bash. Chris Paul.
What is going on with that? Thank you for bringing that up.
One of the greatest point guards in the history of the game. Mind you, it's a very hard club to break in. Mind you, how hard of a club that is to break in to be named one of the best point guards in history of the NBA, writ large. I get driving a bad year. I get that. Okay, the Clippers are having a bad year. Oh, and their other unprotected first-round pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, great trading.
Yeah.
Great trading, guys. Steve
Yep.
Ballmer, love you. I don't. I actually hate you. You've ruined Kawhi. No. Why do I see Bleacher Report coming out and saying they told this guy to quote-unquote go home? Mind you, do you know what their schedule is right now? I had to look this up. They're in the middle of a road trip. He was in the hotel room, basically, when they told him, yeah, pack your bags, you're going home. Funny thing about this, I wonder what he did after they told him he was good to go home. Did he just fall back asleep, or did he pack up, get all his things, or did he just sit down and scroll to see the news break?
I would trash my hotel room and make the Clippers pay for it. I would go and bang down
They're
the
releasing
doors.
him, mind you, in his retirement season.
This is his retirement tour back on his famous
Lob City Clippers.
The best when he was at his best.
Oh yeah,
dude.
During the prime of his career, when he left New Orleans and they traded him, the botched Lakers trade, obviously.
Yeah.
But they sent him to the Clippers. And oh my gosh, the memories I have of Blake Griffin, not just flying. No, he was soaring. He was air itself, dunking off of lobs of Chris Paul, and Chris Paul steals. Mind you, this guy's a steals leader too. He's got some defense. He's a good defender,
dude.
He was a great defender.
Chris Paul, literally the purest a point guard can get.
Literally,
he
passer,
is the
leader,
definition of a point guard.
Leader.
He's the
passer.
modern day John Stockton.
Yeah.
And
you just let him walk in the middle of his retirement season with the team that he made you famous for. He brought you out of irrelevancy.
Best point guard in your team's history.
Yes.
On his retirement tour, on your team, and you release him. You let him go because he's having
he's one of the only leaders in that locker room. Because let's be honest, Bradley Beal's not a leader.
Kawhi Leonard isn't doing anything. He's not leading anybody.
Yeah, he's not.
He's just silent. He's just there. He gets his money illegally and just goes home.
Or he gets 30 a game, gets his money illegally, gets 30 games out for injury.
Yep.
But when he gets you 30 a game, it's nice.
Yeah.
But
he'll show up for a couple games and then
I do wonder what Chris Paul did. That he's like, they just released me. oh well, I'll go back to sleep. I'll get up. I'll pack my stuff up in the morning. Or did
He
he like?
honestly, dude, he might be happy. Based on like just the season they were having. And
Yeah.
just like
James Harden
it's
having
like,
to
you
play
know
like.
what? Maybe I should have just retired last season. Maybe I should have just left on that note. It's like, well, whatever. I don't
Like,
know. Maybe
imagine-
you think he'll sign with a different team? You think he'll go try and still play?
I think he has to. I think he kind of wants to. I think he does.
Yeah.
Because the plan was definitely to stay with the Clippers, but I think he has to really, if he wants to. Like, I hope he signs with a championship contender and wins a championship just because of it.
Yeah.
He needs a ring.
He does.
I don't want to see any more CP0.
It'd
I want
be
to
a
see
complete shame if he did not end with a ring.
go sign with the Nuggets. Go sign with the Knicks.
Dude,
Give Jalen Brunson some.
Nuggets is not a bad idea.
The Nuggets are not
Great
a
veteran point guard. Run
Leading
your offense off
with
the bench
Nikola
for you.
Jokic. Oh my god.
Dude, you got Jamal Murray in the starters. Throw in Chris Paul when Jamal Murray's tired. Let him run the offense. Like, bro, Chris Paul. That would not be a bad idea. I like that.
I like that. We
I
gotta make
like
the money
that,
work.
Isaac. I like that.
We gotta make the money work.
You like that?
You like that?
You like that?
I like that. We got to make the money work. But I think Chris Paul in a Nuggets uniform, winning a championship, mind you, with one of the best centers ever.
Yeah.
With Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
With Jamal Murray slashing you and shooting threes. It'd be amazing.
Dude, when did Aaron Gordon turn into a three-point shooter?
I don't know. I think
When?
he had to. I think he kind of had to.
Like,
Since there was
dude
no
just
shooting.
randomly turned into a three-point shooter.
Maybe it was
Best
just,
dunker in the NBA for a while. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go to the Nuggets and become a three-point shooter and
I
be
think he
really
kind of
good
had
at
to.
it.
I think he kind of had to because that was what the system was calling for.
Yeah.
Give him some spacing.
They need a stretch four guy like him. Like
He's the
MPJ
perfect-
was kind of like that for the. He was kind of their guy for that, but now that MPJ's gone, you know, he's really one of your only sources for
consistent three
perimeter
buckets.
play. Yeah, like
Yeah.
consistent. Other than Jamal Murray, like you don't really have that many other shooters.
Exactly.
So
But that's all I got for the Bashroom segment today. We'll see next week if I have anything else to bash. I skipped on a few teams today
yeah,
that I could have bashed because I would have said something that I would have regretted for the rest of my life. It would have been recorded, clipped.
yeah.
I shouldn't have
Let's
said
not
it.
do that. Let's not do, yeah. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this week's episode of Rival Talk Sports Radio. From now on, we will be going every week on Wednesdays, 12 to 1, once a week. Make sure you guys tune in every week to hear our best takes, our
Worst
insane
takes.
ball knowledge every single week. Thank you for tuning into this episode on My Pulse Radio. On behalf of Isaac Bassam, Avery Merriman, we're out.
We're out.